Thank you and good afternoon. Just for the avoidance of doubt, I'm John and that's Emmanuel. So, who's ValidSoft? ValidSoft is the security software company that intersects the worlds of authentication and telecommunications. Everything we do incorporates telecommunications, everything we do is real time, and everything we do supports devices that everybody owns, either mobile or smartphones. ValidSoft can bring the power of telecommunications to the world of security because we actually are part of a telecommunications company, so we can provide these innovative solutions. As the financial services world is converging ever more on the mobile device, so too do security providers and their solutions need to evolve to that platform. And that's what we're going to show you today. We're going to show you just one example of our SMART platform, which stands for Secure Mobile Architecture for Real-Time Transactions, and how it can protect mobile payments, transactions, mobile wallets in a completely secure, simple way, regardless of the context of the application, the type of handset, the network, or the location. What I want you to take away from this today is that ValidSoft has the ability to turn a smartphone into a two-factor authentication device, but not only can it do that, it can also at the same time invisibly create a secure encrypted tunnel endpointed at the application provider. ValidSoft's the first company that's actually taken this technology into the mobile app space. So what we're going to show on our live demo today is we're going to securely turn Emmanuel's phone into a two-factor authentication device. We're going to do that by securely authenticating her using a biometric voice verification. We'll turn it into a two-factor device. And for the second part, we're then going to actually use our mobile payments app. We're going to do a high-risk transaction using in-band two-factor authentication provided by the phone, as well as creating an endpoint to the app provider, which in this case is a bank. So just to explain what you can see on screen, on the left-hand side, that is Emmanuel's mobile phone. It's sitting up here, that's live. On the right-hand side is a list of visible and invisible checks that are going to be occurring in the background so we can see what's happening. So what's going to occur is Emmanuel is going to try and initialize the app that she's downloaded. She's going to do that by entering her unique account number for the bank. That will trigger a call to that mobile. Emmanuel will be authenticated using biometric voice verification so that the bank knows that it is Emmanuel and no one but Emmanuel who is initialising that device. Okay, let's have a go. Okay, so we should be getting contacted by our bank. Our bank's phone system's in Amsterdam too, by the way, which is why there's a bit of a lag. We might just ring that again. There we go.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mobile Smart Wallet. To initialize and activate your smart wallet, please repeat the following phrase. I am authorized to activate this smart wallet.
I am authorized to activate this smart wallet.
Your voice is now being verified. Authentication successful. Please continue your smart wallet activation process.
So Emmanuel has done that. That was a biometric voice verification. It was text dependent. That was checked. If we have a look up there on the screen, we can see that. So the phone is now a two-factor authentication device once we complete this. Emmanuel is now being asked to select and authorize 4 images. These images can be anything, right? We're just using digits, images of digits. They can be anything at all, characters. You can even have your own photos you can upload onto the system to choose. So she'll choose 4, confirm it. That's done. This phone is now a two-factor authentication device. Those 4 images will now be what Emmanuel uses going forward to secure herself when she does transactions on the app. But apart from that, it's also created a partial key which is unique to that device and that device only. So if we have a look up on the screen here, we can now see the checklist. What's happened? We did a call forward check. You never saw that. That was invisible. that's a known fraud vector against banks. So we made sure that when we rang the phone, it went to that handset and that handset only. We did a biometric authentication, so we knew that it was Emmanuel. We did the challenge initialization. We've established a second factor. It's now a second factor, a two-factor authentication device. So we've done that. Emmanuel is now going to actually use the app to make a payment, a high-risk transaction. So she'll click on the app. She's now being asked to key in the image that she chose at initialization. Done. So we have now just signed in using two-factor authentication, even though it looked like single-factor authentication. That was two-factor. It's also just created a secure encrypted tunnel between that device and the bank. So things like man-in-the-middle attacks are out the door. We don't have to worry about anything like that. Emmanuel can now make a payment. Puts in her payee, the amount. Done. Simple and secure. And she can keep doing that forevermore because that device is two-factor and it was created using secure biometrics. So if we have a look at our checklist there, we did an in-band encrypted authentication, we created our key generator, we created our tunnel, we established an endpoint. So just in conclusion, the ValidSoft Smart Platform enables corporations and organisations today to securely turn those devices into two-factor authentication tokens, if you like, to protect any mobile-based transaction. So if anyone out there is either deploying or creating these sort of apps, please come and see us at our booth in the exhibition area afterwards and we'd be pleased to talk to you. Thank you very much.